I used to have a weekly overnight babysitting job for a couple who frequently spent nights in another nearby city, caring for one of their ailing parents. It was an easy gig because they only had one kid who was 8 years old and pretty independent. I just played with him for a few hours and got him ready for bed, and then got paid for another 14 hours while I watched TV, raided their fridge, and slept. The one thing I hated about the job, however, was the house. It was a somewhat modern house in the country, and they had big, open windows, and the style was such that there weren't any curtains I could close. I just had to watch TV and live with the anxiety of knowing someone outside could be watching me and I'd have no idea. One night, I was sitting down in the living room, and I thought I heard a noise, so I turned the volume on the TV down. Sure enough, what I heard was a slight tap, tap, tap. I looked around and didn't see anything out of place, so I assumed it was a noise from a tree or something outside. But every time I turned the volume back up, I heard that same tap, tap, tap. Finally, I turned the TV off altogether and started walking around the house. As my eyes adjusted to the darker room, I saw a man outside the window, fingernail pressed to the glass, making that tap, tap, tap noise, and smiling at me. I freaked out and sprinted upstairs to check on the kid, but the worst part was that there wasn't a phone upstairs, so I eventually had to creep back downstairs to grab a phone and call the police. I tried to avoid looking at the window, but I snuck a glance and he was still there, just watching me calmly. I locked myself and the kid into his bedroom and waited for the police. They never found any trace of someone around the house, and I suspect they thought I was some kid playing a prank. But I know the person I saw was a full-grown man and that he just stood there, enjoying the fear he caused me to feel.